I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo for free. Me encanta la playa.
Let's be real.
Hi.
Homeschooling isn't easy. So how does Florida Virtual School help? With a wide variety.
Hi, welcome to the stream. I wasn't planning on streaming today, but where I do my schoolwork, cause I'm homeschooled and stuff, the website where I do my homeschool is down right now, so I guess no schoolwork for me. I mean, if you want to, you can. I was gonna try animating today because I've been watching all this morning. I was just watching video tutorials, but then I was like, I should probably keep working on my little comic guys because I only have one fully redesigned. Yeah, Ibis is I mean, it's good. I feel like what I miss about Ibis is mainly like the different pens and stuff. Other than that, I don't really miss it. Because they have like pretty cool like pens and stuff. But I definitely don't miss animating on there or like trying to make stuff. Like, no, I'm good. It was not the best. And then for a while I tried Flip a Clip. I didn't know how I felt about it. The only thing I do like enjoy about Flip a Clip is that you can like put audio in there. Well, now because I'm using Procreate, I have to use like a whole nother app for audio. Give me a second. I need to grab some of my old sketchbooks so I can see what aspects of his old design that I want to keep. Have read like School Bus Graveyard, this dude right here, his name is Kai. He basically has the same personality as Aiden, which is kind of weird because I made Kai way before I found out School Bus Graveyard was a thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have yet to watch or play Doki Doki like Literature Club. Like, I know a little bit, but I think I started watching a gameplay of it and I just never finished it because my attention span is fried. The last time I watched like an insanely long like visual novel game was Class 09. I tried getting into Dragon Rockbo 2 and then never continued watching it. So I know like a little bit about Doki Doki Literature Club, but like not a lot. I know all the messed up stuff that people post pretty much. that song's peak. I remember listening to it. Cause that's when like I don't know like too much about it, but I know like I feel like kind of the basic stuff. I wanna find time to just like watch the gameplay or maybe even like get it myself. But right now I want to save up money because I want to get the full like Deltarune game. I like the song Just Monica, me personally. It's something like when you first get into like Doki Doki Literature Club, like you're gonna listen to it and repeat. It's kind of like it's similar to how when Jack's Toy came out and you know like everybody in TADC was like flocking to that song like crazy. It's like that, but for Doki Doki Literature Club, pretty much, is how I imagine it. Before I was working on, I deleted it, but I was gonna work on the Freak Circus video, and then I didn't like how it was looking, so I kind of just gave up. Well, I'm gonna try to I do want to make that video and post it eventually, but I do want to also work on my comic stuff right now, because these are my babies. I've had them for 2 years or longer, and even though I'm rebooting the comic, right, but I had initially not gave up. I didn't want it was hard to work on the comic because some of the characters in this comic belong to somebody else. There's 2 characters in the comic that belong to somebody else. I was working on it with somebody else, and it's just this person will be oh yeah, I've wanted to reboot this twice. It's this time, and then there was a time where I was trying to get back into it again, and then this person was oh yeah, I'll go ahead and redesign this character for you, and then this person would disappear off the face of the earth, and I'm I guess it's kind of why I've been hesitant to work on this again, because the character that I need them to redesign is a major part of the story. He's the second character you meet in the story, and I don't want to just use a character that isn't mine without permission, you know what I mean? So I've been hesitant because I really want this character to be in the story. I don't want to make a new character, because then I'll have to make a whole new character to take up the role, and to me that just feels weird, but it's whatever. Yeah, I feel it's good to draw something. If you're not burnt out and you don't have art block, I feel it's good to draw at least one thing every day. you're good. Oh, it is. I'm just, like, for me, this isn't, like, normally how I draw, I guess. When me working on, like, my comic characters, I've been doing all the line art and, like, coloring on, like, one thing, which is weird. I don't usually do that. So, I'm actually, it's just, I don't typically draw like this. It's just working better for me when making these reference sheets. And I guess it's me redesigning them, so it's taking me a little bit longer to draw, I guess. Because I don't have a set plan. I'm kind of just like doing this as I go. I would, but honestly, I haven't been playing Cookie Run a lot anymore. There's just, like, I haven't really been feeling it. Especially since I know there's, like, been a lot with, like, Cookie Run, and, like, AI, and I just haven't really been into it lately. I haven't played it in like quite a while. I haven't even been playing Project Sakai. That's why I said maybe Project Sakai, but I haven't been playing a lot of games lately. Oh, and for this comic, I want to say there's like 5 main characters so far. I have like no side characters, so I have somewhat of a premise for this comic because I started working on it and I started writing it, but I do want side characters. So I was thinking like once I get all like the main characters done or whatever, maybe I could do like a little thing like, oh, like some of my subscribers can design me like side characters that they want to be included in the comic. I probably won't be like doing a lot though, because I mean it's a zombie apocalypse, so I feel like majority of the time it'll kind of be hard to find people depending. But that's just a little idea I had. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it yet. I still don't even know. I might be changing like characters' backstories and stuff, so I still don't fully know what I'm doing. For Kai though, I think I want to keep like his like stuff like the same mainly. It's like my other characters, I don't know. I think I might keep Maybell, which is this girl up here, the pink girl. I might keep her stuff the same as well. I just don't know yet. Because I really did like how I wrote her. She was pretty, like, it was kind of good. I'm probably going to change some stuff. But, like, her, like, family, like, story is, I like how I wrote that. And I'm probably gonna rewrite, because some characters had like love interest, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them with the same love interest. Or I might do one of those things where it's like the audience gets to pick who like the love interests are, you know what I mean? So like as the story progresses, like people will be like, oh, well, I like these two together. And maybe like the people who like the couple who gets like the most like fans or whatever will be canon. I don't know. As of right now, these are just all like ideas. Like I don't know if I'm gonna actually do them yet. Because originally Kai and Maybell were gonna be a thing, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. Hi, Sammy. Welcome. I'm working on redesigning the characters for my zombie apocalypse comic. Except I don't know what I want his outfit to look like. I don't think I have any good comic pictures. I'm getting rid of this. You can't even hear it. Go away. Let me see if I have any. Where did all my outfit stuff go? They're gone. Okay, never mind. I know, well, I don't have, hold on, I might actually take a picture of Kai's old design real quick and show you guys. Kai, I added him very late into the story, so, or not like late, so, hold on. This is Maybelle now. This was her old design. This was when I first started making the comic, and Kai wasn't even thought of yet. Kai was like a really old like elf I had made, and I decided to add him into the story. And I didn't know how to draw like curly haired like people of color hair, so his hair is kind of just basic, and I just didn't really give him a story. He's very, very, very basic, and I'm not a big fan. Here, hold on. I'll take a picture and I'll show you real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, this is Kai's like old design, and even then, this was like a redesign I had did at the moment, like when I first. It was a redesign because I started making him before. Like, yeah, I know my old art is genuinely scary. Even then, this one looks better than my old Maybelle drawing, but that's because that was when I first made Maybelle. So I made Kai later, and he looks a lot better than he does when I made Maybelle, but he still looks relatively scary. I do like how I made him look now. He is gonna stay with the same like sea vibes because his name Kai means ocean, I believe, and his like. I think I'm gonna keep this the same, but the way he like got caught in the zombie apocalypse, because he was actually on a cruise when the zombie apocalypse started, And when they docked is when they found out about all the zombies and stuff. He's a hardcore like gamer. He actually loves zombie stuff. So when they like docked and he found out there were zombies, he wasn't even upset. He was just really, really excited. I know my old art is genuinely something else. I'm kind of sad that I have to look at it in order to redesign these characters. Like it's kind of crazy. God, I had started my comic, so actually that like old drawing of Maybell was part of the comic that I had like posted. It's kind of crazy. The fact that I had like posted that somewhere and it's just out there. It's genuinely like it's scary. And that's one of the better looking ones of the comic that I had made, like all the drawings. I'm so glad with Maybell's new design though. Especially that jacket that I found. Oh my god, it's so cute. I feel like it fits her so well. What is scary though is the reason her old design was blonde. Oh my god. I'm so mad that I did that. I'm so glad that I'm changing it. I tried to make like her life before the zombie apocalypse when I first made Maybell. This isn't canon now, but when I first made her, the reason she is a blonde in her first design was because the before the zombie apocalypse started, she had a crush on a boy who was only into blonde, so she dyed her hair. And I don't know why I did that or decided to do that. It's really bad when I think about it now. Like I feel so like icky about it. I'm so glad I changed it. I'm so glad because I didn't want to. I felt like when I was trying to just when I first made her, she was the main character, but I was trying to make her like more like I don't know. It was like I guess tacky to me. Like ew, it gives me the ick. I'm it's for me it's weird. I've always had issues with zombie apocalypse stuff cuz I love horror. I love horror games. I love horror like movies and stuff. So me personally, I find the idea of zombies scary, but when I watch a TV show about it, I'm not really like scared, but I always get nightmares. I can't watch zombie stuff anymore. No matter how hard I try, I will always get nightmares about it, but I never find it the show's scary, but the nightmares are horrifying. And it's been like that ever since I was younger. I used to play like Call of Duty Zombies with like my parents and stuff, and I would be fine, and then I would go to sleep and have nightmares about it. Like, but I've always been like weirdly like fascinated by them. No, I really like horror. I don't know what it is. That's why I have so many horror games. Like, I have some of them aren't really like scary, but like I do like horror, especially if it's not like just scary monsters or whatever. If it's like psychological horror, that's even better. Yeah, sometimes I get scared, but for the most part, I'm like okay, and then I'll get nightmares at night. I'm like, what is going on? Speaking of horror movies, oh my god, I wanted to go see. I'm a little bit sad. Me and my friend were meeting up, and we wanted to go watch a movie, and there was two horror movies because we both like horror, and so we wanted to go watch Obsession or Evil Dead Burn, I think it was called, and we didn't get to watch them because the day we were planning on meeting up, they were no longer in theaters, which I was sad about. But I really, really want to watch Obsession. I've heard it's so good. See, that's the thing. It's weird because I get startled easily. But like, I get startled. So like, my stepmom does this thing. Like, if I have my headphones on and I'm sitting in my room, she'll do something and it'll scare me. Or if I'm walking in the hallway, she'll scare me. And I get like startled easily, but I like horror. Yes, I love like horrors, and then I like try to figure everything out. It's like just the best to me. Which is why I watched the trailer for Obsession, and I was already like making like trying to figure out what was going on in my head without watching the movie. And I really wanted to watch Evil Dead Burn because Evil Dead Rising was one of the movies that gave me like really bad nightmares. And it was such a good movie too. The logic of the characters was dumb, but it was a good movie. It's hard. Well, for me, I don't have problems going to sleep. Like, I can go to sleep. I'll just get a nightmare and I'll wake up and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll just wake up in the middle of the night. But I can go to sleep fine after watching a horror movie. Like, it doesn't really scare me. What the freak? Hold on. Yeah, I really want to watch Obsession. I've heard it's really good. Some people were like traumatized by it. But I feel like if a movie can traumatize you, it's a really, really good movie. I watched a trailer for it and it was so good too. And I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Obsession was produced by the same people who made Megan and Five Nights at Freddy's. And there was another movie that I watched where the guy had like split personality disorder or something, and that movie was so good as well. Hold on. But I've also, that's why I'm like, it might just be me because I used to play like zombie shooting games with my family at a young age. I had a cousin who my grandma had a bunch of like horror like dolls and stuff, and she used to have a Chucky doll, and she used to keep it like in front of the door, and I used to be so scared that I couldn't walk past it. But then I also had I think he was my cousin or something. He had me watch Chucky, and I watched Chucky with my grandma. Like, they would just put horror on, and I would just so happen to be there, and that's just like I've liked horror ever since. I've just been watching horror and playing horror games at like a young age, I guess. That and when um I think when I was like 9, it's not really scary, but when I was 9, I had an obsession with like those Minecraft horror mods, and I used to watch people play them like all the time. Like, I would sit down at the computer in the living room, and that was all I would watch like all day is Minecraft horror mods. Like, I've just always had like a thing for it. Nope, I lied. I was gonna say I think I finished liner. That's a lie. I did not. I know, it's really bad. Even if, like, not even in just China, like, even on YouTube, I keep getting AI generated ads and stuff. And even on Spotify, almost every single ad they give me is, like, some sort of AI. Like, it'll be like, oh, use AI to help with, like, your car insurance. And I'm like, are you serious right now? I've even seen, tell me why I was trying to watch animation tutorials so I can learn how to animate, right? And on top, it showed, like, AI tools that'll help you animate and make a scene for your characters. Like, that's not what I want. I know, it's, like, really bad. And I was planning on going to, like, trade school, and apparently there's now, like, they're thinking of, like, having AI take over trades and stuff. Which trades are, like, welding, like, electricians and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, no, it's, like, mad. I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah, at that point, it's like, if you want, you just learn how to draw. It'll probably take a while. It might look bad, but it's better than just, like, using AI, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if it looks, like, bad, or you're like, oh, it doesn't look that good, like, it's better than using any, like, AI. Is that good? I feel like that's good. I like that. Don't mind me, I know I'm, like, scribbling, but I'm trying to, like, figure out colors, because I don't think... I haven't, like, colored him in a while, and I'm not about to go looking for, like, my old drawing on my phone to figure out what his colors were, because I'm pretty sure they weren't good anyway. I feel like that looks good. I like that. I like that. Boom. I'm figuring out his colors from scratch, so bear with me. Yeah, I gotta go, and speaking of Tomodachi Life, I gotta go in my Tamagotchi life and make more characters. I'll probably make my zombie apocalypse characters in there, and then I might make my fantasy characters in there again. I don't know though. That's too bright. Right there. I feel like I just went back to the same freaking color. There you go. Darker. That should be good. Yeah, I only have one story. It's just I have like a bunch of different stories, so I want to make it so that they each have their own like section, and then they can all like meet up in the middle where they'll have like all the shops or whatever. I just like haven't really been playing any games lately, so I don't have motivation to do it, I guess. Oh, bye. God, guys, one piece of art advice, please, I beg of you, when you're coloring, do not keep the background white. I don't know what it is for me. I always like to make it gray because I feel like it's just easier to see the colors and see if you're like missing spots. And it might also just be because I don't like using white when I am drawing. I will use like off-whites, like, or specific shades and just make them, try like put them to the highest, like the brightest it could be without making it white. Because I feel like it just looks, it's like easier to look at, like on the eyes, rather than like fully white. That, and if you make it like a gray, if you're coloring and there's like, you're like missing spaces, or like you go over the lines like I just did, it's easier to see when your like background is gray rather than white. Especially if you're using like a lighter color. I know, my favorite part of coloring are the eyes, in all honesty. The line art will make it look like better, like so you'll be able to see like the little squiggly thing I did. But I like doing the line art like last. Because I don't, like, in this case, I didn't have all the colors figured out, so I don't want to do line art first and then don't like how they look with the colors. So I always do line art last. Or, like, adjusting the colors, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. It's, for me, especially, because I watched like the pilot of like TADC when the pilot came out, and I was like obsessed ever since. So it was like watching a show that I like deeply cared for end after like 3 years. It made me, I kind of felt the same way like when the Owl House ended. It kind of felt like it gives you the feeling of like you watched like the characters grow and progress. Akane, hi. Hi. I'm working on my zombie apocalypse characters for the comic that I'm rebooting. I finished line art, so now I'm just coloring. Yeah, I was showing everybody their old designs and how bad my art looked when I first made them. Kai's old design doesn't look as bad because I made him like later than when I made Maybell. Yeah, that's Maybell. I feel like before she used to have like one of those bats with like the nails on it, but I feel like the axe stop sign just fit her better. And then Kai has a baseball bat and a gun, because he would have a gun. Yeah, Kai has vitiligo. It's like been part of his design since even before I made him part of my comic. Cause I had actually drew him. I had made him before, long before I made my comic, and I decided to make him part of it like a few years ago, and that was just part of his design and stuck ever since. I feel like it's a major part of his design, and it would just hurt me too much to sit here and change it. Hi, Sammy. Welcome back. We got the gang all here, I guess. Oh, Kai's so cute. Look at my baby. I'm so happy with how him and Maybell are turning out. I can't wait to redesign my other characters. Yes, peak. I didn't like post anything saying I was gonna live because I didn't know I was going live. I wanted to live stream today, but then I was like, well, I have too much schoolwork to do, and literally my the website that I do all my schoolwork on is not working, so I decided to live stream. Whoa. Put that back. Thank you. Hey, don't make fun of my little doodle. I was messing up on the hand. Oof. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, my freaking dads with their thumbs up emoji. I found out my dad, um, His automatically does that. So when I'm on his iPad and I type okay, because I use his iPad for when I'm doing like art fight and stuff. When I do okay, it automatically does the thumbs up. And I'm like, why does he have it set up like this? Hold on. Let me put Kai's like old design over here. Look how stupid he looks. I'm so good. I feel like he looks so much better. Oh my god. This isn't even his like first design. I just don't feel like grabbing that sketchbook. It's like buried under all my other ones. Yeah, I never made a new PNG tuber, so we're sticking with the elf for now until I feel like making my other one. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, that's why I said Kai's old design doesn't look as bad as freaking Maybelle's old design. Her old design is scary. Like, I love her redesign. Her redesign is amazing. And then you just have whatever this is. I'm so glad I changed her hair. Whatever. I'm so glad I changed her hair, though, for real. You weren't here when I was saying it, but the whole reason why her hair is blonde is because when I was first writing her, for whatever reason, I decided that she would like a guy that only liked blondes before the apocalypse started. And her whole, like, thing was, like, very, like, around guys, and I don't know why I did that. Welcome back. Welcome back. That, and I think around that time, I probably had a huge, I used to have a huge crush on Tenma. I don't really watch haiku anymore. I never finished it. I have some of the manga, but like I never like got back into it. I used to have a huge crush on him, and it's probably just because I have a thing for blondes. Like I had a crush on Toga when I was younger. I used to have a huge crush on Bakugo. I used to have a huge crush on Ko from like Tulip on Hanako-kun. Like they're all blondes. I don't know what it is. Majority of my fictional crushes are blondes. Whoa, that's the wrong layer. Should I make his hair darker, or do you guys think this is dark enough? I'm glad I changed it though, because I remember one time, the reason her hair looks like that now, like it's like a corally, like pinkish color, was because in one of my old sketchbooks, I was using I had new markers and I was trying them out, and I grabbed the wrong one, and I had colored her hair wrong, but I kind of liked how it looked, so when I redesigned her, I just kept that same hair color. I know that I don't have a lot of blonde OCs, despite me having a thing for blondes. The only blonde OC that I have, I think, is Ezra, and even then, he dyes his hair purple. I imagine her having, like, a Sakura vibe without her, like, being a total simp for a guy. Like, she has, Sakura's, temper, for sure. It's kind of crazy, because, I really like School Bus Graveyard. What was I saying? Oh. I'm really into School Bus Graveyard, and when I started redesigning Kai and Maybell again, I realized, like, when I was reading, like, back what I had wrote for them in, like, their old, like, backgrounds and personalities or whatever, they really remind me of, Ashlyn and Aiden, which is totally unintentional because I made them before I even found out what School Bus Graveyard was. But it's really, really funny to me, especially since they were originally, when I first made them, they were gonna be a thing. They were gonna date. I don't know if I'm still gonna make that a thing. I don't know what relationships I'm doing, if there are gonna be any. But these two were together in the original, like, story. I was thinking of doing something like, I was thinking of doing one of those things where I'll, yeah, probably do, like, implications, like, let the characters, like, build their own relationships, and, like, maybe depending if people want certain characters to be together, I might go ahead and do that. But I feel like it's a zombie apocalypse. Like, I don't feel like anybody would be, like, totally focused on romance during a zombie apocalypse. Like, come on now. You're trying to make sure you don't die or get eaten alive, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, I might think about, like, what I want to do, in case I wanted to do, like, oh, like, their lives, like, if the zombie apocalypse ends, or if they manage to find a way to live a normal, steady life despite zombies. It's something I might think about, but I don't know if I want to, like, make do romance, like, a big thing, you know what I mean? Or if I do, it won't take away from the characters. I'll probably, if I do any romance, it'll be like, I feel like it would be something that isn't really said. Like, actions speak louder than words. So if they are dating, you'll be able to tell. It probably just won't be blatantly stated, but they'll still be able to, like, survive and do what they need to do without being lovey-dovey with their partner every, like, 5 seconds. Yeah, I could do platonic stuff too as well. Oh yeah, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I used to love that show, really did, but I feel the relationships ruined it. I feel like, honestly, Star could have been fine without, like, a partner, in all honesty. I feel like they both could have been fine without partners, honestly, like Star and Marco. And if we're being honest, I feel like Marco, if he were to be with anybody, he may have been better off with like Tom or something. But even then, I would have to rewatch the show because I haven't watched it in a while. But I just like, I feel like Star didn't need to be with anybody. She didn't. I feel like it was a mixture. She had too much on her plate, and I feel like she personally was not mature enough to be in a relationship with the way like she handled certain things. Aw, look at him. So cute. Yeah, this one, like, I don't know. It was... I like the show. I actually started getting iffy about it with all the Tom... Or not the Tom. The Star and, Marco stuff. Because I feel like they could have just been better off as friends. Like, I guess I understand what they were trying to do, but it kind of threw me off, like, the whole time. Marco didn't even like her. And then, at some point, I don't even remember how he started liking her or whatever. It was just, like, a whole, like, thing. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like they were just better off being like friends or something. Yeah, that's basically how I felt. There was just like a lot of things that was like, yeah. That's why it kind of feels like, you know what it feels like? I might get flamed for this. Star and Marco remind me of Marinette and Adrian. Hear me out. Neither of them need to be in relationships. I stopped watching Miraculous Ladybug because Marinette and her like obsession with Adrian was low key pissing me off. Genuinely. It was at that point when me and my friend were still watching it. We were like, honestly, at this point, she's probably better off with Luca because it was insane. And then now I keep seeing like miraculous stuff on my thing where now she's dating Adrian, and I'm like, you know how long it took her and Adrian to get together? What are you like? I'm like, I guess they were trying so hard. I feel like they were better off just leaving them as friends at that point. Yeah, I know. Like Marinette loved Adrian from the beginning, but like it was just, I guess to me, kind of weird. Like I get that she's like, oh, she's like a high school, middle school girl with like a crush or whatever, it was, the whole situation was just weird to me, because then it was like, oh, but then she'd have a, it would have, she would have a crush on also Cat Noir, which reckon they're the same person, but then go back to liking Adrian, and then go back, then she would like Luca, and then I don't know, that whole situation was just weird to me. That's why I stopped watching it. I like genuinely lost interest because Marinette was just pissing me off. Yeah, for real, girl. It's like she didn't even know what she wanted, which is why like it's hard because you know what you also notice what the pattern is as well. All those characters are in middle school, and I mean I get it. Like you can have relationships in middle school, but like notice how in shows they never know what they want or the way they go about it is just wrong. Like I get we're trying to make like shows more relatable to teens and like oh we get crushes like dumb crushes or whatever, but the way I feel like they present it in certain medias is just like I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. I feel like I had like mixed feelings on Luca. Like I feel like if I'm not mistaken, he basically like tells Marinette that he likes her, and then it kind of, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I watched the show. It made Marinette stressed, and then she like felt pressured because of it. I don't remember. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things in Miraculous are just like it's very iffy to me. That's why I stopped watching it. Like I don't know. Oh my god, can I talk to you guys about something? Genuinely. I watched Go For It Nakamura all in one day. They're so cute. That show is so cute. There are certain things that kind of weirded me out, but for the most part, I really did like that anime. All because Miraculous Miraculous was meant to be an anime. And they didn't do it all because they couldn't draw her spots. That's literally the only reason it didn't become like an actual anime, is because they couldn't draw her spots. I know, they're so cute. You cannot tell me that Hirose didn't like Nakamura. Please, it was so obvious. He was so giddy when he got broken up with, and then immediately asked my boy Nakamura on a date. Be so for real. They're so cute. Although I fear I fear Nakamura may just be me, especially with the aquarium scene where he was just dropping like aquarium facts. I fear Nakamura is just me. We are the same person. What's wrong with Hirose's outfit? I mean, I feel like he could have ditched a hat, in all honesty. His outfit was low-key kind of funny. He does look like he's about to start singing reggaeton. That's crazy. I didn't even clock that. Oh, was I the only one who felt like a little bit iffy about the teacher thing, in all honesty? I understand that it, like, the creator confirmed, like, it was supposed to be, like, more, admiration rather than, like, a crush, but, like, I don't know. That's why, like, maybe I'm, like, overthinking it, but, like, I don't know. I literally felt like Nakamura in that moment, like, with the teacher and Hirose. That was, like, I don't know. There was also just some things that kind of, like, gave me, like, weird vibes, like, just threw me off in general. Alright, I want to get the manga. There's so much manga I want to get. I started watching Bungo Stray Dogs, but honestly, the art style is kind of weirding me out, so I wanted to get the manga. But I found out they raised the prices on manga, and I was so upset. The last time I got manga, they were like, the lowest was $10, and now the lowest is like $13. And I'm like, what the heck? Why did they change the manga prices when I finally freaking, like, go to a bookstore with my friend, and now everything's more expensive? Oh, also, the other thing that creeped me out was, Hirose's, like, middle school friend. He gave me major, like, weird vibes. Bye, Sammy. Have fun at your camp. So cute. I want to bake more. Except we don't have an oven. We have like a little mini like toaster oven air fryer thing. Cause there was we had a hurricane like a few years ago, and it low key uh broke our oven and we had to get a new one, but it's a wall oven and it doesn't fit where our other one was, so we have to basically destroy the kitchen and all of our cabinets to put the new one in, and we just haven't done it yet. Isn't that fun? Okay, bye-bye. I don't know. We had a hurricane and I guess the power went out, and when it did, like we woke up to, for whatever reason, our kitchen smelled like something was burning or something, and it turned out when the power went out, it like fried our oven and we had to get a new one. But the oven that we had, I guess, was like custom measurements or something, so we got a new one, but it's too big, and so it's just sitting in our like back like porch area, and it's just been sitting there for a few years, and we haven't had an oven for a few years. I miss I miss having panini, guys. My stepmom used to make it back when we did have an oven, and it was so good. But now we have to get it from like a restaurant. Whoa. Oh shoot. What time is it? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, cause our oven is broken, we mainly just use it to hold like pans that have like oil in them. We have like a little toaster oven air fryer thing, but it's not big enough to make like certain foods in it. So like we can't make like lasagna or um like a penne or something. We can make like little things. We keep empty containers sometimes. It depends. So like if we get Chinese food, like the little plastic containers that they're in, sometimes we keep them to like store leftovers, or if we want to give food away, we put them in there. Oh, like, and we use them sometimes because my dad makes mango. So if he's like going to go work with his friend, he'll put some in like one of those little containers and bring some mango with it to his friend. Oh, real. See, I'm okay with it if it's not like a container that had something else in it already. So if it's like just a regular plastic thing that wasn't doesn't have like a label on it, then it's like I'm okay. But if you have like let's say like a butter container and you put like leftover rice in there, I guess. Though we kind of did that because we went to go see like one of my family members, and she made pasta, and she ended up putting it in like an old like Greek yogurt container, and we brought it home. So and we were like, well, this is pasta, but it's in a Greek yogurt container, but it's just filled with pasta. I don't know. I don't think I've ever punched a piano a pinata. The last time I even like ever like messed with a pinata, I was like young. I think I've only done it like once or twice in my life. In all honesty. But we always had like a baseball bat or like some sort of stick, and that's just what we used. That's crazy. That's what I didn't. That's one of the things I didn't like about pinatas is how like ruthlessly everybody would just attack like the candies and stuff, and then like let's say you break the pinata, you go and you go grab candies, and then you're going to go grab one, and somebody just runs in front of you and snatches it. Like, why are we being so aggressive? Yeah, for me, I think it was the opposite. I wouldn't grab enough, and then, or sometimes, like, every time I went to go grab one, somebody, like, a kid would, like, snatch it or something. And it got to the point where, like, once all the candy was gone off the floor, people would be like, okay, can you, like, share some? Because, this kid didn't get any. I've seen it happen a few times. It's genuinely, like, insane how crazy they go for candy. The one plus is my little brother doesn't eat candy, so every time he goes to a birthday party and there's a pinata or something there or like a goodie bag, me and my parents like split the candy up between us. Whoa. Nope, I don't like that color. Yep, there we go. Yeah, no, my little brother's, I don't want to say he's weird, but, like, he doesn't drink juice. He only drinks water. So every time we get, like, him a kid's meal and they give him a juice box, it becomes mine. He doesn't really like candy. Not often. When he does, it's usually, like, white chocolate Reese's cups or something. It's, like, white chocolate. But if, like, there's, like, a lot of stuff he doesn't eat. He's kind of picky. I'm sorry, I got a new, like, my uncle was, like, going through a bunch of stuff, and he gave me some new, like, Apple, like, nibs. So this one has a little metal, like, thing on the end, which is, might make the tapping worse, but I like how it draws, so. Oh, wait. Is that this one? That's this one. No, I'm good. Where the freak? Okay. I'm probably gonna finish the line art on this one and then end stream, because it's getting late. It's getting, yeah, it's getting late, and honestly, I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna go eat. And then I'm gonna see if my school is working again, so that way I can try to turn in some sort of work. Ooh, y'all, you know what y'all should do? You should drop some name suggestions, because I do want to make more characters for this comic, and I want to rename one of the characters I had already previously named, but I'm, like, struggling with ideas. So, like, you guys should, like, totally help me out. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I'm homeschooled. It's okay, at least for me, because the way my homeschool works is I don't have to do schoolwork every day. So I can, if I really wanted to, I can only, like, do, so let's use this as an example. I have 3 classes right now, but I only have to do like 2 assignments for each class a week. So if I wanted to, I could do like one class on Monday, one class on Tuesday, one class on Wednesday, and then I won't have to do any work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That's basically how it works. At least mine. Not all of them work like that, but mine does, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, and then because I've been homeschooled for like, I want to say like 3 years now, maybe. I'm almost done with school. Like I should be done with school by like the end of this year, and then that's it. I'm like basically I have enough credits to graduate. So I'll technically be graduating before like other kids my age, just not by a lot. Basically when they're getting like Christmas break, I should be just done with school in general. Or maybe sooner. Actually, yeah, I might be done sooner. I might be done by maybe like November. Whoa. Well, that's the way my homeschool works is that I have a different teacher for each class. So because I have 3 classes, I have 3 different teachers. And then they'll have like their phone numbers so that you can text them and stuff. Thank you. Hold on, I messed up. No, my teachers, cause I'm homeschooled, but I still like have I guess like something to go by. So like I do homeschool on the computer, and what I do like it's like a website basically, and like not every single student has the same teacher, so like you'll still have like a bunch of different like you'll have like a bunch of different students with different teachers. So it kind of works the same way as school does, just for me specifically. I don't have to do school every day of the week, but I still do get like different teachers for each class and stuff like that. And I can pretty much do schoolwork whenever I want. The only thing is that you can't like contact teachers after a certain time. So like I can't contact my teacher after 8 pretty much. But if I wanted to, I can just relax and do whatever I wanted for, like all day, and then do schoolwork like later towards the night. I just choose not to do that because I would rather not. Oh, that's really cool. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Right now the plan is after I'm done with school is to do a trade school. So like welding or like being an electrician or something. I'll probably work with my parents as well. And I do want to still focus on art. I just need to get a job first so that way I could have like a steady income, and then I could focus on art as well when I'm not working. My classes, there's two different segments. It really depends on the class. There's always two segments, and you have like three modules in each one. And so like you'll usually have maybe like I want to say, I don't know actually how many classes, like you have a bunch of lessons and assignments for each module. So each module typically has like like lessons in it, and then there's three modules, and then that's one segment. So you're maybe doing like 18 like lessons and like assignments for each segment. And because I only do 2 assignments a week, it takes me like a month or two for like each segment, I want to say. Depending on like the assignment. Yeah, that's why I'm like I don't really know yet. I'm still figuring it out. I'm glad I give those vibes out, but like it's also hard for me because like that's one of the reasons why I don't have a job yet already is one, because I want to focus on school, and two, I get very overwhelmed and overstimulated very, very easily. So even me going outside to go like make deliveries with like my parents, sometimes I get annoyed if there's even too much people. If there's too much people, like if it's too loud, or even sometimes I get headaches from the lights. Like I just, lots of things bother me very, very easily, which is one of the reasons why I'm not in school anymore. Because the lights genuinely used to give me such bad headaches. And I was like tired and upset all the time. I just don't think I'm like, I just don't think I'm good with people. Even like I went to go see, like last week was just, I went to see family like majority of the week. And even when I wasn't seeing family, we were like going out and about. I was so tired that whole week. I was so drained. I would go to sleep and wake up still feeling tired. And I was like, I think it was because I was trying to rush to do all my schoolwork so that way I could take a week off. And then I was tired from that. And then I was like seeing family. And I was also tired from that. It was just a lot. That's why I'm like, I just don't think I'm good with people. Which is why I feel like doing art would just be better for me. Like, I really want to just have a career off of art. Because I could just, like, sit at home or do, like, if I wanted to go on vacation, I could still, like, draw and do art on vacation as well. It just seems like such, like, a calm life. And I would just have, like, more time for, like, other things. Yeah, that's another thing. It's also like hard because then like you get like burnout and stuff and art block. Yeah, this one I'm like I want to get a job. My parents um it's understandable because like sometimes content creation it takes long to like be able to make a profit off of it, or even sometimes it just doesn't like go well. It's hard. My parents, they don't really mind. They just want me to get a job to make sure. They're more worried to they want me to have like a plan B, or like a steady income, a plan B. So like they're like, if art doesn't work out the way you want it to, you have a backup plan. That's their mindset. But they're all for me like wanting to do art like full time. Yeah, that's pretty much how my parents are. They don't really mind, but they just want like they want to make sure that I'm okay. You know what I mean? Oh, which another thing, another thing, I was like, I don't know exactly what the plan is. I want to get a laptop so that way I can try to learn how to code. Cause another thing is even the goal right now is I want to learn how to code because I want to eventually like I want to code and be able to eventually make my own like game, like a visual novel game maybe with my art. But like coding is just good in like general. Yeah, they're really sweet. They don't that's why I'm like they don't really mind. The way they say it sometimes is kind of like, ugh, why did you say it like that? But I understand where they're coming from. They just want me to have like a backup plan and make sure I have all my stuff put together. Well, it's I say laptop. I have a computer. It's not really mine. It's my stepmom's old computer, but it kind of like lags a lot. And I've tried doing coding on there, and it kind of it kind of just wasn't working for me. So I would prefer my own like laptop to learn how to code. That's the thing. I don't really know how to code. It's something I want to learn, which is why I want my own laptop. It is hard though because when I did try to learn and I downloaded all the stuff that I needed on the computer I'm using now, there are literally no good YouTube tutorials on how to code. Every single one I found, they've already like it'll be like how to learn how to code for dummies, but then you're basically talking like as if these people already know what they're doing. Like they're not really explaining anything. That's why I'm like I might be a little bit dumb, but this isn't what I was expecting. Really? I don't understand why it does that. Oh, did it fix itself? I think maybe it's cuz like when I fold my flap, it like makes it sound weird. I don't know. Brother, y'all are literally watching me struggle because I can't make the same, like, mark. Give me a sec. Huh. I don't know why it does that. I used to use headphones, but then I stopped using them because it made my audio sound weird. Hello? I hate that Procreate does that. I don't know why. Oh, give me a second. Sure, what's up? I use... Here, I'll show you. Give me a sec. I use this app called Prism Live, and, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. Okay. Enjoy your food. You don't have to pay for it. It's what I use. It's pretty easy to use, in all honesty. I don't really know, like, how to explain it. The whole, like, app is basically, like, just for live streaming. And I can actually, I think I can, like, record it and then, like, post a tutorial. It has, like, 3 different sections. So you'll have, like, camera live streaming, you have live streaming like I'm doing, and it'll say, like, screen sharing, I believe. You have, and then there's a section that says VTubers, and you have, like, 3D models, and then you have, like, the PNGs. With the PNGs, it's definitely easy because it'll literally tell you what to do. It'll tell you, like, hey, this one needs to be, like, opened eyes, opened mouth. This one needs to be closed eyes, closed mouth. This one needs to be, like, whatever. It'll tell you what to do. And then it gives you an option where you can, like, make it move. But for whatever reason, when I do that, it never moves. Like, it's supposed to bounce every time I talk, and it doesn't work. But when you go to, I think it's, like, screen sharing live, it'll show you, Jesus, it'll be, like, here, and then you can press this little square button, like, this little button that has this yellow thing, and when you click on it, it'll say, like, screen editing, and you get to, like, adjust. That's how I made my layout like this. You get to, like, adjust everything to how you want it to look, and you can put your little PNG tuber on the side. I probably didn't explain that right at all, but if you want me to, I can probably make a video about how I set my stuff up. Yeah, so when I'm done with this, if my school stuff still isn't working, then I'll go ahead and record like a little short video about that. That's why it's like the setup is pretty easy to the setup is pretty easy to understand, and I do like that it's like a free app, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, I think for sure I'm gonna finish this little thing that I'm doing right here, and then I'll probably end stream. I'm so hungry right now. Whoa. Yeah, for sure. I think there was a really good one that I watched that basically explained it. I forgot who the person was. I think I could find it though. Not in light motion. Is it Prism Live Studio? No, Prism Live. Oh yes, I did this one, the by Corn Fan. I watched this one, and that's basically how I figured out how to make my PNG tuber. And I believe it shows you like how to edit it too. Yeah, this is the one that I used, and it was pretty good. So like corn fan, or like it's like right, if you look it up, it's like the second one that's there. That's the one that I used to like explain stuff. It helped me like the best. I keep messing up. My bad. Mainly, I need to do it because like I had already made a PNG tuber, and then like I actually didn't. I had made a PNG tuber before I even got the app, and I didn't know how anything worked. I didn't know how to set it up, and like so I was sitting there with my stepmom, and I was just looking at videos, and I found that one, and that's what like helped me out. Which I gotta make a PNG tuber. I might do that after this as well. Like I'll eat, and then I might start working on a new PNG tuber. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help out. I think like I should probably, I don't know if I'll make a tutorial, but I think Sammy asked me about live streaming too. It was either Sammy or Marie. One of them asked me for like live stuff. I just don't remember if I ever, like, explained it to them or not. I mean, I'm not like the best with talking. Like, I feel like my first live stream was kind of awkward. In all honesty, I just got like better, and it definitely helps if there's not a lot of people in my streams. If there's more people, I feel like I would be like really really nervous, or like because I'm already weird when it comes to talking. Like the way I explain stuff is like weird, but then I yap a lot. And it's easy because like between you, Marie, and Sammy, you guys have already come to like multiple live streams, and I'm already kind of used to talking with you guys, if that makes sense. But I feel like if it was like more people that I didn't know, I'd definitely be more like awkward. I know, but sometimes people comment on it like that I'm yapping a lot. Like sometimes Marie says it, and they're like, "Oh, you're yapping a lot. I can't understand what you're saying." So that's why sometimes I get like a little bit nervous, and I'm like, "Oh, am I talking too much?" And sometimes I do that like in real life too. Like I'll be talking to my stepmom, and I'm just like non-stop yapping about different subjects, and she's just sitting here like nodding and listening, and then like once I snap out of it, I'm like, "Oh, I've been yapping for quite a bit, huh?" But I feel like that's always been my thing. I'm either too quiet or I talk too much. It is basically like my issue. But it is kind of funny to see people's reactions, because if I'm with like when I'm with friends, I yap a lot, but then there are times where they'll see me, like if they come to my house and I don't notice it, I could be the quietest person ever. Like I could be sitting on the couch and I'm just minding my own business. I'm so quiet, most people don't even know that I'm there. It's happened quite a few times where like somebody will come over and I'm just sitting there and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you were there. Like you're so quiet." And I'm like, "Well, nobody was talking to me. What do you want me to do?" I'm almost done with this one. I still have all these other ones to color. It's okay though. Aw, thanks. I feel like I ramble, but it's because my brain is like constantly like running, I guess, and I have a lot of ramble about, especially if it comes to like fandom stuff, because I'm constantly, I guess, over analyzing stuff, I guess would be the word. I don't know. I have a lot of opinions, maybe is the right word. I don't know. My words don't like to word a lot. boom. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to coloring this gun, man. I had a last name for Kai, but I forgot what it was, so I guess I'm giving him a new one. There you go. Okay. I could delete this. Go away. Okay. I'm gonna end stream because I'm hungry. And I've been streaming for 2 hours. I might stream again later this week, maybe, depending on what I'm doing. I want to do another Deltarune stream, but I kind of finished chapter 1 and I started chapter 2 already. So that's fun. I didn't get too far into chapter 2, but it was fun, like, streaming it last time. So that might be my next stream if I don't continue what I was working on today. But bye.